Alrighty traders, let's get into a market update for you today. Got a lot of things I want to share with you today, guys. I think there's actually a bit of a pullback coming in the stock market. Before I do, guys, I've actually created a brand new trading course and I'm going to give you free access because you're a good fellow YouTuber subscriber to me. Brand new trading course I created. There's actually 4 parts to this trading course. Part 1 is about the foundations, what actually goes into becoming a good trader. Part 2 is about the chart reading mastery. Techniques, trading chart reading techniques that have been working since the 1950s. And then also we have part 3, which is advanced chart reading techniques that I've learned from my $10 million a year profitable trader. That's the advanced chart reading techniques. And also part 4 is my top trading system that I use every day to actually view the markets well too. So there's 4 parts of this trading course, guys. And I'm going to give you free access to this so you can start to get ahead in any market you are trading right now. Go to johnsfreegift.com or that first link in the description there, guys. So let's actually get into the markets today. And I want to share with you this here, okay? Right now, we're getting a very, very strong move to the upside. And if we have a look at the fear and greed index, because this is actually really, really, really important. We want to understand where are we right now. And if we have a look at the fear and greed index where we are right now, you can see we're at this level where we are right now, right? We're not at the extreme greed yet. So that tells me by looking at this indicator here that we could possibly see a bit more upside to come out of this level through here until we start to get this thing into the extreme greed. So if we have a look at that, let me take it off screen. If we have a look at this here, if we have a look at, say, there's major resistance, especially on the Nasdaq, where it is there right there. So that tells me that possibly what's coming real soon is we're about to see something like this coming out of the markets real soon, right? Now, if that does happen, if we do get that out of the markets, I think it's going to be a complete fake out. So I believe a fake out is coming before we start to see this thing start to completely turn over and go back to the downside, right? So I move up, I break out to the upside, right? As you can see, and then I break out to the upside like that. And then a move back down, I believe, is coming. So, but looking at that fear and greed index, guys, people are greedy, but they're not extreme greed yet, which is especially what's happening with the stock market right now. So I believe we're likely to see that. But then the important thing is for any market to be in a strong upward trend, we need a higher low, right? So looking at this here, we can actually see that the market goes up. We may get a little... What happened then? Right? We may get a... Now I'm using pink. Oh, I'll get there. Hang on a minute. Right? We may get a little upside movement from here, but then I believe we're likely to get something like that and then something like that coming out of the markets. Right? So that's what I'm seeing through there right now. And that's where I see that that I believe we're likely to create a higher low soon. If I bring on the moving average in the markets, you can see where we are right now. So even if we do get, a bit more upside through here like this, there is definitely going to come a time, I just don't know when, right? Definitely going to come a time when the market starts to do something like this. And then we see the markets coming up like that through there. Make sense? So I definitely just see that there's probably going to be an opportunity for that to happen through there, from that point through there. Low and a higher low before away we go in the market through there. Make sense? So that's what I'm looking through there on the S&P 500. If I look at the Dow Jones, very, 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 very strong move up. It's like an elastic band, right? But whooshka, away we go. So once again, guys, we're pretty close to this resistance up here. So it would actually make sense for it to try to have a bit of a run towards that resistance level, right? Before we start to see something like this up, and then a bit of a pullback from there to there, right? So that's where that's where I see that happening through there. Also, if we have once again, guys, if we see this through here, right? We're definitely very, very, very away from the moving average right now. And whenever we do get that, we tend to get quite a nice movement back to the downside from there. So let's go look at the S&P 500. And something actually, I just got up it's something that just by looking at the trend analysis, guys, I actually So I just recently had a coaching session with my private clients. If you're interested in becoming a private client for all of 2024, that's weekly coaching for all of 2024, and you'd like to see what I'm doing and have me there by your side, then that second link in the description, go click on that there, guys. Go fill out the application form and book a call, and I'll personally call you to see if you're a good fit. One thing I was talking about with my coaching clients today on the call we had today was all about really just watching and listening to the markets and watching what the market is doing when it comes to trend analysis, right? When we come to trend analysis in the markets from here. So remember, in an upward trend, what do we have? Higher lows. So if we know that, do we have a higher low yet? We had a high, a lower high, and a lower high. We've had a very big move up. Do we have a higher low yet? We don't, do we? Not yet. We don't have a higher low yet. So therefore, if we do get some more upside, there's a very good chance we're going to come down, and it may not even do that, right? It may even just go sideways for a bit. Now, when I say a higher low, it may even do something like this, right? Something like that before we actually break to the upside from there. Make sense? So that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes to the S&P 500. Let's go look at the good old gold market. And the gold market, very strong bounce out of the gold market, right? Here we go with gold. So moving to the upside, then we got the pullback towards the moving average, and as you can see, this pattern here is very, very, very similar to what the market's doing right now, right? Look what we have: down, lower high, then down. Then we had a very strong move up, right, above the high. Then we had the pullback, and away we go. Look at the stock market. What's the stock market doing? Look at this here: down, lower high, strong up. What's coming next? Pull back, and away we go. See, it's pretty much the exact same pattern, right? Anyway, back to gold. So we can see that this is what's happening with gold through here. Pretty much a nothing day today through here. Very strong move up and a strong move down and a strong move up. I just don't think we're ready yet to actually break this resistance level here. Not just yet. We could be, but there's just looking at this level through here, we can just see we've had this very strong move there and a strong move there from there to there. So what's probably likely to happen, we're actually starting to get the moving average very strong as well too through here. So what's probably likely to happen is we're likely to get a bit of a pullback first before we actually really get the break. And once we do get the break above this level here, which is that $20.50 level, then here we go, right, on the silver and the silver, right? The silver market is definitely indeed creating that high low, and the silver's definitely been away we go ever since then, right? You can see up, sideways, very strong large bar, and away we went to the upside. Once again, silver's definitely, I definitely see we're probably likely to have a bit more upside to come out of silver. There's definitely that strong level around the $26 level there, guys, which I do see it likely to be that strong level of resistance through there from that level there. Let's go look at the mining sector today. Mining sector had a bit of an update today, as you can see. Let me take all the moving average off the screen. So mining sector definitely had a bit of an update today, as you can see, but it's right at this level of this chart here. But we are definitely starting to create this high low through here. So what's going to come next out of this level through here on that there? Looking at the GDXJ, and we broke up above this level, right? So we're now actually starting to get into buyers in control territory, as you can see, right? You can see that's what's coming through there. Now we're starting to really, really break to the upside, creating what? Creating this higher low through here, and away we go from that level from there. Looking at the SIL, and the SIL, same sort of thing. We have this low point through here. So up, down, and then now we're actually breaking to the upside. So we did break above this high now. And so now it looks like we're starting to really gain a bit of momentum to the upside. So this is the first time we actually broke these highs here and now breaking up. So there's even on the silver mining stocks right now, there's definitely a lot of buyers really starting to come into control from here. So overall, guys, the stock market, we're overextended right now. So we're probably likely to see a pullback coming soon out of the markets. Gold and silver, we're still in this no man's land, but I do believe there's a lot more upside to come out of this one here. And then even the mining sector, we're starting to really gain a lot of support through here.